Alright, so today quickly we're gonna go over the largely misunderstood philosophy known as Stoicism. So first, when I got into that whole red pill sphere and the whole self-improvement niche that is within YouTube, and once I actually started implementing it into my life, I stumbled upon Stoicism, and every self-improvement guy is like, yo, you need to be stoic, yo, like, you need to not be like on your emotions, bro. And me being like a 17-year-old kid, not really knowing what the hell that was, frankly, I went on the hunt for it, and of course at the end I kind of got a grasp of what it all is after reading countless books on it. You know, reading the old Marcus Aurelius and Seneca. I can kind of sum it down for you in a couple of short words and see if this is the life philosophy you want to take on. I feel like it's not an entire way of living, but it is mentally, if that makes sense. So Stoicism, essentially, let's just get to it. Stoicism, in the stupidest way I can describe it, is not letting emotions or stuff that you cannot affect personally rule your life. So many of like Marcus Aurelius's or Seneca's quotes boil down to not letting the outward forces of the world and nature affect you. So I'll give you a quick example that might put this into context for a second. So let's say it's an icy day, you slip and fall and break your leg. What normal people would do is blame the weather, blame all the circumstances that they cannot control, and get mad at the world for how much they have been wrong. Now, Stoicism would take that into your own responsibility, and you would make your own brain not be mad at outside circumstances. At the end of the day, you can really only control yourself. You can't control the weather, so it's your fault that you slipped. Hopefully that puts it somewhat into perspective for you. Now, this can be used in all parts of life, and essentially I personally use this to take responsibility for whatever happens, because at the end of the day, I can only control what I'm doing. I can't really control other people's emotions and what happens in the world around me for the most part. Another tremendous way this could be used is to not let emotions negatively impact you. So a lot of the time we get angry for, I wanted to say no reason, but like most of the time is justifiable, right? Like you go to a store and some dude's just like a jerk, he cut the whole line, now he's in front of you. Normal people would probably get really riled up, I guess, as they should, because you know, that's just not a very polite thing to do. But people with a more stoic mindset won't let it get to them, and they won't let the anger affect them in their day-to-day lives. It won't affect your decision making. You will not let the emotion of anger phase you. You will internalize it, realize that it is present, but going through the rest of your day, you won't make any anger-fueled emotions because of that. Now, this is a very powerful thing, and essentially at the end of the day, like my way of seeing Stoicism is just controlling your emotions and not really being swayed one way or the other to circumstances you cannot control. Some books I could recommend for this is The Daily Stoic, which has like 365 pages of just like Stoic quotes, and then it explains everything right under it, so it all makes sense in the end. Then the Journal of Marcus Aurelius is pretty good. I haven't finished it. I did start reading it. And then also the one written by Seneca. I forget what it's called, but if you just search up like Seneca Stoicism book, you should be able to find it. If you have any questions, drop them down in the comments below. I'll try to answer as many of them as I can. It's not like I get any questions anyways, so you'll be like my top priority. Anyways, if I helped you out, consider subscribing, bro. I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.